to all the tall kids and teenagers and even adults out there. I found a Men's Health magazine with Hugh Jackman, nonetheless, going all the way back to 2006. So I was like 16 at the time. So at the age of like 16, my parents apparently bought me a few of these things, right? And I'm very grateful. Actually, I'm really grateful. I don't know if that was appropriate for my age. Where is the 16? Yeah, September 2016. I don't know if it was appropriate, especially if you have titles like this, sex, drugs and rock and roll, and there's like a naked lady basically on the cover and whatnot. I don't think like my parents probably took a look at what they're buying to me, but yeah, it's I have to say these magazines, or you know, if you have like pictures like that there, I mean, I was 17 already, so that's not that bad. The times were different though. But what I wanted to tell you is that like those magazines, they had like style guides, for example, and there would be like different sort of styles, how like people dress. Like I don't care about like watches or whatnot, but I would take a look, you know, like how the model is posing, right? Like what they're wearing, so on and so forth. And I would adjust it to myself. My point is that just study sort of these models, and you don't have to like buy these things right now. Like we didn't have really internet, so actually it held a lot of value for me. But right now you can go just on Instagram, whatever, and study certain things. You know, like study how they look like, right? Like study how they present themselves, like, right? Like where to put your hands when you're just like in the conversation or whatever, and then stand in front of the mirror and just kind of try to wear it for yourself, you know, like try to pose it, try to feel and find the most comfortable sort of positions for yourself. And once again, it might sound shallow, but it really helped me to kind of get more comfortable with my own body, to understand, like, once again, like even simple things like that, like to understand what to do with these sausages, right? Like where to put them, how to handle yourself, kind of how to just stand kind of and be looking at least more or less presentable. And you know what? It then changes, like if you present yourself in a certain way with like more confidence, like I'm saying, chest in front, shoulders slightly back, heads up, you know, chin up, then people see you differently, and then there is a different sort of switch in attitude towards you, and then you will feel more comfortable, not only from how you feel, how you will feel because of your posture, but also because people will actually give you different treatment in a way. And second thing, why I feel like looking at certain magazines like that, or right now online somewhere at models, stuff like that, it can be at least important, or not important, right? Like don't take too much, right? Like don't go into extremes and like start thinking that like fashion matters or whatever. No. Find your own style, you know. I thought it was Coco Chanel who said it, but apparently it was Yves Saint Laurent who said, fashions fade, style is eternal. Fashions fade, style is eternal. And why I'm saying is because, you know, sometimes you can find pieces of clothes that will make you feel better, right? You will feel comfortable with them. You don't have to like always wear like a baggy style. If you put slightest bit of like attention to yourself and what makes you feel better and what makes you look better, which colors, which kind of styles of you know, like jeans or pants, whatever, or just even difference between wearing jeans, wearing pants, things like that, right? It can boost your own confidence, and once again, it will just make you feel better. It's going to be one less thing that you need to worry about. I mean, once again, it might sound sort of shallow and artificial, but it did help me, to be honest. I found my own style in a way, and I'm way more comfortable. And once I find this style, right? Once I find it, I don't need to kind of worry about it, right? Like if I go to like a store or whatever to buy some clothes, for example, first of all, it's like super rare because now I don't care basically at all about all of this. But if I do, I already know what I want, you know. I don't need to spend my mental energy, my brain capacity onto thinking what I'm actually looking for, right? I can just go search what I need, buy it, like wear it, try it, buy it, and then that's it, right? Like I don't need to put effort into it almost at all anymore. Once again, it might sound kind of shallow and slightly artificial, but I would just implore you to just try it, you know?
Epilogue.
But yeah, that's something that definitely helped me to study models, and just like study how they look, how they pose, wear it onto myself, try it for my own body, like what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And then chest in front of you, chin up, shoulders slightly behind, that's already way different projection of yourself, of your image, rather than being like that all the time. And I understand once again that especially if you're an introvert, it might be hard and you want to kind of make yourself as small as possible, because I know that feeling when I was walking through the like school halls or wherever, I would be like 2 heads taller than everybody else most of the time, like 99% of the time, and I would want to become like small because it's kind of uncomfortable, but at the same time, the longer you go, the more you will be comfortable with your own body, and the more you will appreciate it, especially when you need to, whatever, like simple examples, like you need to, I don't know, clean the dust from the top shelf, or like take something from the top shelf in like a store or whatever, or just the fact that when you see tall, beautiful people, it looks nice. It's not particularly bad at all. Everything comes with its own downsides. Obviously, like I'm saying, I have stretch marks, and it was always a problem to find shoe size. It is still a problem to find a shoe of my size, and it is, I know for the fact that for girls it is especially hard. Even if a girl like 175, 178, something like that, which is not particularly, it's not really tall, but she has like a 42 size shoe, or like 41, something like that, and that's already a challenge. I know that. So everything comes with its sort of upsides and downsides, and I understand that it can be sort of awkward and annoying at times, and you wish you would be born in some different body or whatever, but at that time I'm just asking you to just remember that, like, whatever, I can't change it, fuck it, you know. Just follow that sort of logic. And I guess that's all what I wanted to tell you, tall kids out there. You're not alone with your struggles, but also, you know, you're not alone. Everything will be fine. You will be fine. The longer you go, the more comfortable you will become. I promise you, I'm telling you that. I had a lot of problems with my height as I was growing, but it's all kind of work out in the end. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Especially, please, I would really like to ask you to share this video on like Reddit or whatever, because it helps smaller channels to grow, and Reddit obviously doesn't really allow you to post your own content, so I would definitely appreciate if you can do it for me. I guess there will be more videos sort of like that, just sharing stories, and if you want to see more of them, follow the channel. It's been Adam Stardust. I'm Stan. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.